It's a huge moment.
Well, back-to-back games like that, I think, tonight with the 5 points and a big part of every goal and every play we made. And it takes everybody to step up. And it was his turn here last few games. Hopefully he keeps it rolling. Again, talked about last game how vital he is to the way we play. And he was relentless all night.
When you're down 3-0, was it a matter of just getting that first goal, or was there something that you felt changed with the way the team played? Because it seemed like after that, all of a sudden, you saw the speed, you saw the identity really kick in.
Well, I think the power play at the end of the first, I thought we got going, and it took us a while. Credit, they came out, played hard, and we weren't too invested early for some reason, which is a little concerning. It took us a while to get dragged into the fight. But I thought the end of the first, and then we brought the second, and a little bit of a breakdown, and maybe a poor decision, and then it was 3-0. But I think with our group, we've been there. We felt, and I really felt we were skating there. And I thought we started taking over the game like we've done so many times this year, and showed our resiliency and belief that we're in any hockey game.
We've talked about comebacks all year, so how did you guys hold them off? They brought everything they had at you. You guys are up 1 goal. How impressed were you with the defensive play and, again, Bob?
Well, I think for parts of it, our best defense was the offense, and I thought we stayed foot on the gas a little bit, and then we got a little bit, didn't love our puck play for a little bit, kind of got nervous a little, for a bit. But we defended really well. I thought we just gave up too many pucks. And we showed a lot of poise down the stretch. And a lot of guys stepped up. Barkey his face-offs and his defensive presence was remarkable. And Weegs and Fours and that group of defense just kind of buttoned it down. So Bob made some big saves when he had to. So I think everybody contributed. I'd just like to see a little bit more poise down the stretch from our group with the puck. And
going back to Verhaeghe, if we were at the casino when you're at the craps table, he's rolling, right? I mean, the way this guy, everything he's hitting, right?
Yeah. That's Swagoo.
It almost felt like just to follow up on what you were saying, the team really seemed to get into their comfort zone when they were down 3-0. Like, obviously you want to avoid getting to that point, but it's almost remarkable how you're able to turn that switch with the game at that point.
Yeah, I think sometimes a little bit of little tightness. You're at home, full house, which was, we didn't get the crowd going on our side early. So I don't know if there was a little bit of nerves. We've dealt with that, but I felt like at 1-0 we kind of got mad, and we needed to get angry, and unfortunately made a few mistakes, and it was 3-0. But we kept the anger and kept the belief. So I think sometimes maybe it's a little liberating for our group. It's not fun for me, but and for the fans, but I think for the group it seemed to free them up a little bit and took away a little pressure, and they just went and played. And hopefully we can understand that at 0-0 we don't need to be down 3-0 to play that way.
You mentioned the power play earlier. You're 0 for 16 now, but we saw 2 of the better power play opportunities in this series tonight. You see any progress there?
I thought we got momentum off of it. We had some really good looks, especially the second one. I didn't like the first one that much. We're squeezing it, and we're close. I've said that whole series, but you got to trust your guys and believe in them, and I think they'll make a play here. And once they make a play, I think it'll be liberating, to use that word again, but I think it'll free them up a little bit from squeezing it so heavy.
Sherratt makes a big play to keep the puck out of the net on the wraparound, and then Giroux gets that last goal. Is that a moment where you're like, man, glad we got these guys?
Yeah, we say that all the time, but they made big key plays at key moments, and both of them. And G's goal was pretty special to have that much poise. And again, Benny's really, that's kind of his strength down the stretch. He's such a good defender that, and he's got poise in those situations. He's been in them so many times that I thought he was really relaxed and just cleared things out, and he made a great play there.
I guess another question about Carter is the go-ahead goal there. I'm sure everyone's looking at the finish, but he kind of started that play too. How does that get noticed when a guy like that is back checking as hard as he is, and then get both of you?
Yeah, that's him. I think that's why he's so important for our team, and he's gonna be relentless in his work ethic and coming back for pucks and going at pucks and just relentless, and that's how he plays. And he was on it tonight, and he was such an important part of why we won tonight.
Is he doing anything differently through this stretch, or did Puck's just going, he's in the right place, the right time, making the right play?
He's always, sometimes, he always creates. I mean, that's the thing with him. Sometimes it doesn't go in, but he's always, if we do our chances and look at how much he creates, he's always creating. It's just, he's finishing right now, and the guys that he's getting the puck to are finishing. So he's doing the same Carter or Swaygu that we always get, and he's getting rewarded for it.
Yeah, I think we kind of took over in the second. I mean, we were making plays and playing the right way. We were moving our feet and getting pucks on net, and that's what happens when we play the right way.
I know you had a big season in Syracuse a couple years ago, but have you ever felt like this? I mean, the way you've played the last 2 nights?
No, I mean, things are going pretty well right now for me. I mean, in the team, I mean, we're up 3-2 going into, we have two chances to win 1 game. So, I mean, things are looking pretty good.
I know, but, I mean, come on. 5 points,
No,
2
I know.
goals, 3 primaries.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Yeah, I know. I mean, sometimes that's what happens. I mean, guys are making great plays, and I mean, just I'm the guy right now. So I mean, hopefully we can. Someone else will be the guy next game.
All right, on to the game. You guys are down 3-0. What was the feel? I mean, it seemed like the air was kind of taken out of this place, and then you get one. Was that enough to get things going, you think?
Yeah, for sure. I think we just got 1 goal. It builds a lot of momentum. The guys just start to go a little bit, feel a little more confident, especially in our home building here. And we're so good at home, so it's nice.
Did this one kind of feel like those regular? I know you guys all playoffs have been like, we gotta get back to what we do in the regular season a little bit. Did this kind of feel like some of those regular season comebacks where you could, you're playing pretty well at the start and could kind of feel it coming?
Yeah, I think so. I think we were built a little bit, and I mean, we started playing the right way, and it was just we just started playing the right way, and that's what happens. I mean, we stayed calm and cool and collected, so it was good.
Another game where Bob, really stepped up, made the saves when you guys needed to. How much have you guys been drawing from him all series long, really, when you've needed those big saves that have allowed you to do what you did tonight?
Yeah, Bob's been unreal, all series. I mean, he's a hell of a goalie, and it's nice to see him make those huge saves at critical times.
You didn't play it in the NHL till 24 in your 3rd organization. Did you ever think you'd have a night like this? You're in Bridgeport and Missouri and Syracuse.
No, I mean, I think I'm just trying to make the NHL. I always believe in myself and think I can do it. And I mean, you never dream about this. It's just you're just trying to take the next step, small steps at a time, and focus on the process, kind of.
What after Game 4? What was it like for you? You hearing from people, and I assume you're hearing from people already in your phone already, right?
Yeah, I mean, people are pumped for me, excited, old teammates and a lot of friends, and I mean, it's nice hearing from family and friends, and just reaching out.
Carter, what's the mindset here? You guys are up 3-2 now. You have 1 more game that you guys can advance, and how do you kind of approach that now?
I think just same thing. Just we just need to win a game. So I mean, we play the same way, and I think we can adjust things on the power play. I mean, we need to score on the power play, but I mean, there's a lot to build from, and just kind of play the same way.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
See you Friday.
Nice in the last 2 games.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the ice both these 2 games, and his speed and taking the puck to the net and make it hard for their Ds. That's exactly what we need him to do, and he's been stepping up huge for us. And yeah, the goals tonight couldn't come in a better time, and that's it.
There's kind of like a stereotype of who the good playoff player is. What makes him a good playoff player, do you think?
It's a hard question, but right now he's skating, he's taking pucks to the net, he's feeling great. And you know what, when players do that on our team, and they usually get successful. So all credit to the coaching staff too, to put him in with the good players around him, and to the players too, to get him going, and we need more guys like that.
In the second period, when you guys are down 3-0, what was the moment that changed things for you? Was it getting that goal? Was there something beforehand? Just what switched?
I think it's just getting that goal. It's a point shot who missed the net and come out on the other side for empty netter. That's it's hockey. Washington had the game before that, and after that goal, I think we took over, and then in the third, we just kept rolling the lines and doing the right things, and we get rewarded on a 2-on-1, and then G's goal is unbelievable effort too. So just playing the right way. That's going to be our mindset from now on. And when we do that, I like our chances.
When you're down 3-1 or 3-0, seeing a guy like Carter Verhaeghe always bouncing on those loose pucks as he always does, he's kind of been the most consistent bouncing on those loose pucks. I mean, what does it do for your confidence seeing a guy work that hard?
No, obviously that's exactly what we need. We need guys to be all over pucks and working on both sides of puck and stripping pucks from behind like we did in the regular season. We were the best skating team in the regular season, and now Washington actually, they slowed us down a little bit. They're good neutral zone, they're good on sticks, and they're good on 50-50. But when we get going and get to those loose pucks, then when the games open up for us. Thank you, guys.
205.